Today's training is on how to make authentic and effective videos. This is pretty cool, right? Because you're going to get a chance to learn what the best equipment is to make videos that are going to look really professional and clean online. But here's the thing. So many of my clients from like every single program I've ever launched have been coming back to me and asking me, what video equipment do I need to buy? What do I need to get started? How do I make my videos just like look good enough and sound good enough? And my goal today is to let you know how to get your home video studio looking pretty professional for like $500 or less. Now, StreamYard is something that's pretty cool. I've actually been testing out StreamYard, and what I like about it is that I can go live multiple places at once, and I can get visibility multiple places at once. So I can be live on my business page and into my Facebook group at the same time. I can also be live on YouTube and Instagram all at the same time. And like, for instance, with Zoom or Facebook Live, you can't do that. You can go live onto your business page and share it into a group. You can't go the other way around, by the way. You can only share from a business page into another personal page or group. But your video isn't ranking as high. Facebook gives priority to groups now. So if you have a Facebook group, anything that you do into that group is going to rank higher in people's feeds. And you don't want to have that be a shared video. Does that make sense? So you actually want to be live both places. Or if you're choosing one place to go live into your group and download it out of the group, and then you can upload it onto your business page. But don't try to go into your business page and then share into a group, because that video is not going to get ranked as high as it would have been if you had gone straight into the group. Facebook is giving priority to groups, so you really want to take advantage of the group thing. Here's the thing about videos, and here's the thing about video equipment. I'm sure you guys can tell me all day long what your fears are to making videos, right? We're afraid technology is going to crash. We're afraid we're going to forget what to say. We're afraid that we look stupid on camera. Whatever it is that you're afraid of, post on the comment thread. I would love to hear. That being said, until you learn to trust your equipment, there's always going to be like a little bit more of a niggling fear just because you aren't familiar with the equipment. You know, I used to be a wilderness guide and a rock climbing instructor, and I used to take kids out like climbing big walls, like 100-foot tall walls, and I'd hike up to the top of the climb, and we'd, anchor the ropes in by doing 3 different anchor points, one on a tree, one on a boulder, one on like a bolt that was, banged into the rock by other climbers. And I used to be terrified that I was going to fall, or one of my kids was going to fall. And we would always set up the ropes and then test them and sit back on them. And it wasn't until I took an actual fall, like I fully fell and the person who was belaying me wasn't completely present. And so 6 or 7 feet of rope like slid through the hardware before the rope caught me. But the gear worked. Like the gear saved my life that day. My belayer was a little unpresent, but he had a backup, right? Everything that we do to make sure people don't fall when they're rock climbing saved my life. And since then, I've always trusted the gear. When I go climbing now, it's like, oh, I trust that, if I do 3 anchors at the top of the climb, if I have, 2 backups, the rope is going to hold me. There's really no way I can fall. I have to trust the gear. And so when you make a video and you learn how to trust the gear, trust the equipment that you're leaning on, trust the technology, here's what's cool. You're going to be more confident. A lot of the fears that you're reporting that you have, that nobody's going to listen to you, or that you're going to forget what you have to say, or that you're not going to sound good, you're not going to look good, all those fears, right? We can minimize some of that just by you guys trusting the equipment, just by you guys having a good solid setup. Let me give you some tips on what I love to use and how you can actually set up a very professional and authentic video studio in your home for $500 or less. If you don't already have some of this equipment, I highly recommend you consider buying some of this equipment. This is all just my favorite stuff so that you guys can get going. You are going to want to consider what you're using for a video camera, for lighting, and for a microphone. Those are the 3 things you guys are going to need right away. I recommend you guys consider buying a Logitech USB 1080p video camera. Now, this thing's gonna make you look so much better than the video camera on your computer. This thing's gonna cost you like 150 bucks. It clips on the top of my computer and it makes everything look so much better. So you're gonna wanna consider getting something like that. You're also going to wanna consider getting an actual microphone. You will sound so much better and you will be able to get people's attention so much better. By the way, there are cheaper versions of that actual microphone. You're also going to want to consider lighting. Videos with a ring light on you look so much better than any other kind of light I've tested. Trust me when I say I've spent like $2,000 on lights, you guys. Like, let me save you $850. This light is going to cost you like 130 bucks. And it's portable. It collapses down with a little carrying case, and you can see it's got a little iPhone holder on it right there. By the way, curtains absorb sound. And so if you have bought a nice microphone and you're wondering, why does my sound on my videos still come through sounding kind of echoey? There's not enough absorbable stuff around you. All right, a couple more things, you guys. Canvaspop.com is where you guys can get a fantastic logo printed for you. And by the way, you guys, Amazon has incredible backdrops that look like patterns and bricks and wood and all different kinds of things. So I highly believe in having like a good tangible backdrop for your video studio. You know, you can also have an open room behind you or a bookcase behind you or things like that to make it cute. That being said, your clients are waiting for you. They're not just waiting for somebody like you. They are actually waiting for you. And if you got value from this episode, I invite you to hit the subscribe button so that we can get you weekly business trainings in your inbox to help you grow your impact and your income the women's way. Head over into the Women Rocking Business Sisterhood Facebook group and introduce yourself there, because women go so much further when we go together. Just click the button to subscribe and we will see you on the other side.